guys, welcome back. This is GreyCherokee, and welcome to the Deviation Custom Gaming Cases channel. It's a little bit of a mouthful. I'm still working on the title. I'm calling it right now Deviation CGC for short. Why do I have my headphones on? No idea. I'm not wearing anything more to my channel. This is going to be the DIY portion of the channel, as I mentioned in the introduction video. If you guys haven't seen it, feel free to watch it. It's in the introduction part of the channel here. But this first episode, I'm actually going to start off with a Speedart drawing here of the PlayStation project. I gutted out a PlayStation 3 case, that's the idea behind this project, and putting it in its own custom case. I'm using a PlayStation 3 for this part of the project. Before you guys run off screaming, the main reason why I'm choosing a PS3 is because it's cheap. Most DIY projects tend to be on the less expensive side. You want to save money and make something your own without having to go out and buy a third party or aftermarket product. So this is a nice way of making it your own without spending too much money, and just a little bit of creativity and your time is all you have to spend. Well, and of course some materials and what have you. But it's not something crazy, and I don't think you guys want to risk working on a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, something you just bought. It came out fairly recently. I know it's been about, I think, almost a year now since it's come out, but it's still something relatively, something that you haven't really put your shoes with. PlayStation 3 is probably sitting in your closet somewhere, sitting on your bookshelf or on your desk, probably haven't been used in a while. You say, hey, you know what, let me go and edit this a little bit, let's spice this things up, and then maybe might bring you back to playing some of the old games that you love so much on the PlayStation 3. Might bring some good old love back into it. PlayStation is pretty much going to stand vertically on a single frame that's going to hold all of the components in together, and it's going to have those little grills that I'm drawing in right now, to allow for airflow, of course, and for the most part through the back end you'll see it throughout the rendering, a little bit of a glow, because I have some Thermaltake static pressure fans that I'm going to be putting in here. There's going to be 2 of them, and you'll be getting more details with the next upcoming videos. As I build this project, I'm a little bit sporadic. I kind of just work in the moment and I go with the flow. I kind of put everything in my head. This is the only real means of me putting it on paper, so at least I have a visual reference of how the goal that I'm leading to in terms of this design. But this project has taught me a lot in regards to how to plan for these things, how to really design the ins and outs of these cases, and to use more metal. I realized wood is a very heavy and very frail material. Believe it or not, as much as wood has its strong properties, it's very frail, and if not designed and cut properly, it could easily discombobulate on you, and it did on me twice throughout the process here. But I've been able to fix it, and so far it's become very sturdy, and I'm about halfway through this project now, and it should be completed very, very soon within the next coming videos, as I said before. And I'll leave you guys with the rest of the speeder. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you guys have any feedback, suggestions, comments, critiques, anything like that, please put it in the comment section below, and I will definitely be reading those and learning a lot from your feedback, and hopefully improving these videos in a video to video basis. If you guys liked or disliked this video, please thumbs up and thumbs down this video respectively, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and to keep track of the PlayStation project as it goes along. I thank you guys very much for joining me in this episode of the Deviation CGC, and this is GreyCherokee saying good night for now, and until next time, bye bye.